Hey guys, welcome to another episode of Marvel Contest of Champions Live. How's everybody doing? What's up, Red Dog, Gito, Dreamin34, Ax Patel? Dreamin34, did I know we're real life neighbors? No, I didn't. Pretty cool. Are you in California also? Northern California? Nemus Gonzalez, welcome. Today we're going to be taking on the second chapter of Ultron's Assault. What's up, Quilirum? In my last stream, I had some drop frame issues, so I turned down the bitrate, so hopefully the drop frames won't be there today. Hi Ray, hi NC Space Monkey 72, DJ Meliax Morales, Javier Adame. Thank you, you're the best as well. So in this second chapter, only Tech and Mystic champs are allowed. That's what this icon right here tells us. Here are the rewards. 256 star shards. A rank up gem from 2 to 3. Nagato, I just leave my arena series to see you're live. Thank you, Nagato. You can also still play while I'm live. Nothing wrong with that. Fiery Q also lives not far from us. Met him at NYCC also. He's a Kenob guy. Pretty cool, Dreamin34. So, if you guys remember my last episode, I asked whether I should do a legend run with Aegon, a legend run attempt. I did attempt that. That's why I have Suicide Masteries again back on. So we're gonna redo our Masteries again. I don't want to do this run with Suicides. So we're gonna redo Masteries again. So out of curiosity, if anyone wants to guess, what do you guys think Aegon's legend run time is? If you can give a range. So I wanted to do the legend run attempt live, but it was very early in the morning and it was the day of the cutoff for that legend run. It was like 5 a.m. I woke up pretty groggy, so I didn't want to be in a weird state doing the legend run, so I just did it privately, recorded it, and I will make a video on it. Alright, so let's go ahead and let's look at our masteries. Oh, it was EQ, the monthly EQ for Aegon. I used R5 Aegon. I wasn't sure what kind of times he would be making, so I did it anyway. So here are the masteries I did with that attempt. Any advice on going uncollected? Just play the game, get lots of practice, rank up your champs. Uh-oh, YouTube's telling me it's getting an error. Hey guys, am I skipping frames? I'm seeing this error message on YouTube right now. Why 3 and Pierce? I did some testing and 3 and Pierce gave me some increase in damage. So I was playing around with Masteries, testing it on Winter Soldier, and this is what I came up with. I'll probably do like a dedicated video on the legend run attempt, just to give the reasons of why I chose all these masteries. But let's go ahead and set up our masteries for this chapter 2 quest. We're going to be having Tech and Mystic champs, so we're going to cater towards that. Remove our suicide masteries. Yeah, we don't need this like this. And this chapter 2 starts with a spite global node. So I had an idea. We're gonna start with dexterity off. That way we won't trigger spite. So we're gonna turn off dexterity and basically try to go as far as we can without dexterity, and then once we start needing it, we're gonna turn it back on. So we're just gonna have our attack masteries without suicides. Colurium, I don't want to give it away yet. I'm going to have a video. But if people in the chat can guess the time for Aegon, I'm just curious what everyone thinks Aegon can achieve in a Legend Run attempt for the monthly EQ. Okay, so 2 questions. What times do you think Aegon can achieve in the monthly EQ for Heroic and Master? And what do you think the range will be in the actual ranked list for the top 100? What would be the times, the range of times? So those 2 questions, if you can answer that on the chat. Sorry, Emmanuel Robledo, I don't speak Spanish, but I think you're asking if we can put subtitles in Spanish. Puedo usar el subtítulo en español. I think that's what you're asking. Hey, Gen Clan, what up? I don't know if I can turn on subtitles in Spanish, at least not in real time. I think that would be user submitted. I'm not sure. So for those tuning in, the plan is to start this quest without any dexterity, and then we'll add on dexterity as soon as we think we'll start needing it. Hey LC, how's it going? Nice to see you. SP Rocket, yep, this is my voice. Third gameplay live stream. Pickle Rick, what's up? We're going to be doing a lot of parrying in this chapter, so we max out block proficiency and also parry. Random T800 kiddo, what's up? Get Superfly maxed out. We want to also reduce power gain, so we'll get some petrify in there. We'll also get let's add one on pacify for the chance to reduce ability accuracy. Dexter 1789, what's up? Good to see you. Oh, so one of the ideas I had was to use Tech Collar, because we are going to be using tech champs in this chapter, and I think Tech Collar is perfect for the nodes in this chapter, which are power gain related. So we're gonna I have it unlocked up to level 4, so we're going to go ahead and take Collar Tech to level 4. Dexter, you haven't seen me live before? Yeah, it's a new thing for me. I figure I'm spending a lot more time at home now, so might as well try it, right? Alright, so we got 16 more points left. Let's max out willpower. I was thinking of also... Oh, we don't even have enough points to... We need at least 11 points for Mystic Dispersion. Okay. Let's get Glass Cannon in there. Let's get Assassin in there. Yeah, Tech Collar, I did some testing, works pretty well. I did some testing a while back with it. I posted a video like quite a while ago. I used Punisher 2099 against Bishop, and I think I had Tech Collar equipped. Yeah, I think the title of the video was Tech Collar or something like that. So I did use it. Let's max out Assassin. Gotta make sure we have enough for Dexterity. Can't use up all the points. Okay, we have 3 points remaining. Alright. So last chapter we didn't... I don't remember if Courage was that useful for us. If we spent many fights below 50%, I don't remember. Okay, so we got 3 points to use for Dexterity once we decide we want to turn it on. And maybe put some... I only have like 1 point in Mystic Dispersion unlocked. So... But we need 15 points to use it. Or 11 points. And we only have 9 used. So we need at least 2 more points in this tree to use Mystic Dispersion. Yeah, I think we can do that. We'll put 1 in Dexterity, 1 in Petrify, and then we'll use that last one in Mystic Dispersion. So yeah, that works out. Red Flame LCD, what up? I recognize you. I see you pretty much in every stream, it seems like. Okay. Let's do a warm-up. Always good to do a warm-up round. Especially if you're doing arena anyway. You need to get these catalysts. So we'll do a warm-up. You guys notice any change in power gain at all? I don't quite notice right now. Just a little bit. Oh yeah, I have Dexterity off. Forgot. So it's good we practice. This warm-up is good because we have to remember we don't have Dexterity. MSD, what's up? Good to see you. So when you don't have Dexterity, you can't do deep evades. So you gotta focus on doing shallow evades pretty much when you don't have Dexterity. Oh, there I go again. Gotta remember, no dexterity. But we do have parry. Why am I not flipping the right way? This practice round is taking forever. Okay, but it was very useful. Just trying to get used to not playing with dexterity. And if it just fails, we're just gonna turn it on. It's basically an experiment. We could afford to experiment. Jordan Sartwell, yeah, the mastery is almost necessary in 99% of content. That is true. Dexterity is probably the most essential mastery, but believe it or not, when I first started playing this game, that mastery didn't exist. So if you look at my earliest videos, neither parry nor dexterity existed. Oh wait, where am I going? Okay, let's do this. Dominique Rojas, what am I doing right now? That was just a practice round in Arena, trying out the mastery setup. We have dexterity disabled, so just getting the hang of that. Alright, so it's going to be Mystic and Tech Champs. Yeah, for sure Dr. Voodoo. Power Control, mcoc, Punisher 2009. 99, also with the power control, magic, and vision has the immunities and power control. So I think this is a good setup. Jordan, why am I turning off dexterity? Because this first map in chapter 2 has the spite node, which triggers power gain when you trigger a buff. So we're gonna try to fight without dexterity and see how far we can get before we think we need to turn it on. Oh wait, did I just skip the I4D? I like to see the dialogue in the beginning. So I may be the only one that likes that, but okay. So I know Spite is the global node in this. Yep. So we have Void here, Burden of Might. We have Thor with increased power gain. We have Fisticuffs. Neither champion can activate buffs or debuffs for the first 10 seconds. Dulled. Buffet. Oh, it's tricky. Dexter 1789, why am I so behind in exploring content? Well, for the longest time, I just taken, my account has been in sort of like maintenance mode where I've been signing on and just doing auto fights, getting rewards. Sort of like slipped away from being an end game player to more like, if you can call it a middle game player, mid game player. I don't know what the term is for that. But now with all this time at home, just trying to get caught up. So guys, this looks interesting to me, so I'm gonna go for the Killmonger route. Lord of Shadows. Hey, I recognize that name. Long time no see. Good to see you, Lord of Shadows. So we got the Spite. So I think Dr. Voodoo is good for this one. Hey, Vishal Singh. No, you're not late at all. Can't activate any boss right now. Oh, all his buffs went away. Some of it came back. Dr. Voodoo is so good for me. Spotty 1214, guys, almost 100 people watching, but 36 likes. Let's keep hitting that like button. Thank you, Spidey. Always appreciate that promotion. Jordan Starwall, if you go for a legend run, you can't read the dialogue because that wastes a lot. That wastes a lot of time. That's correct. Totally. So when you're doing a legend run attempt, you can't afford to read any dialogue. Just gotta keep skipping. So we got Spider-Man, Miles Morales. So far, having no dexterity is working out pretty fine. Pretty well. So let's switch it up. Yeah, so let's see Tech Holler in action. Let's use Punisher 2099. No wait, that wasn't a good idea because you don't want to use specials against Miles Morales. I didn't think of that too clearly, but let's try anyway. When he's done, it's okay. So with Punisher 2099, his SP1 gives you a charge, an accelerated charge of his battery. And what you want to do is get to 100% battery so that you can trigger the overcharge. I wonder what overcharge will do though, since it's a spike mode. Okay, so it didn't trigger power gain. So look how slowly Miles is accumulating power due to overcharge. Oh yeah, darn. That cost me. No dexterity. Back. It's hard to reprogram yourself after you're so used to it using dexterity. Sager 28 Gaming, using parry and heavy method with Doc Ock. What is that method? I don't use Doc Ock too much, so what is that parry and heavy method? Remove all currently active breakthroughs, dealing 60-50 damage per breakthrough removed. Okay, so if you have breakthroughs active, you want to do that? Okay, we got Killmonger, Buffet. So, Dr. Voodoo, he has the power burn, but that's a buff on Voodoo, and that'll trigger Spite, I believe. So we'll go with Magic. Gotta watch out for his reverberation. Lacking Dexterity was cost me on that one. I'm really missing Dexterity right now. Should we do one more attempt? Use Dexterity. Yeah, this is not working, so let's go ahead and turn on Dexterity. If it costs us, we can redo this proficiency tree anyway. It's not too expensive redoing proficiencies on this tree. Red Flame LCD. By the way, when I try your light intercept at the start of the fight, sometimes I get parried. Does that mean I'm too slow, or does that just happen sometimes? Red Flame LCD, the intercept, the opening the fight with an intercept, is good for game modes where the opponent does not have parry. So in Arena, it's a gamble. Against Colossus, it's a gamble because he has built-in parry. But any other game mode, it's pretty reliable. Yeah, Mythical Fury, I had Dex off. That's why it kind of was to my detriment. I ended up making a lot of mistakes trying to accidentally Dexing out of habit. So let's use Voodoo. I just realized I forgot to I forgot to allocate points to Mystic Dispersion. Reverb, man. Okay, I lost my 2 Mystic Power Controllers. Vision's actually ideal for this. He has the heal block. Restart, Pickle Rick? No, I'm not gonna restart. I'm gonna see how far I can get. This isn't necessarily an item list. I do have revives in my stash expiring. So, yeah, it's okay if we use items here. I have items in my stash. Okay. Juggernaut. So as long as Vision is able to get Juggernaut to 0% power, he's able to apply a heal block. lot of block damage on that one. Ultron drone. So we have this reference, and I did try to memorize it. So one thing I forgot to mention is I kind of figured out a way to memorize this. So we have blue, right? Blue for Black Panther, the BL, blue. Then we have yellow Electro, because it rhymes, yellow Electro. Then we have red Cyclops for skill. And then for Iron Man we have Iron Mystic. For Magneto I skipped because he would be the last one left to remember. And for Science we have Vision because he's wearing that green costume. So that's how I've learned to remember what the colors correspond to. So Tech Drone is a Black Panther. Kitty Boy CEO, hello Legend Invincible. Hey, how's it going? Good to see you. Alright, so we have Dr. Octopus, and I'm told heavy with parry is a way to go with this guy. So let's try it. I guess it doesn't matter if they get to their SP2. It doesn't matter if these drones get to their SP2, right? I'm just super aggressive on these drones. MSD, welcome back. Grandmaster just wasn't playing today, huh? MSD is becoming the Grandmaster of soloing the Grandmaster. MSD and Legacy. Hobbitcrom, what's up? Good to see you. I think he quit after 12.0. Who's he? Pickle Rick. So long fights. Yeah, these are really long fights. Alright, Alliance quest completed. Good job, Alliance. Spite. So yellow Electrode. This is yellow Electrode. Yeah, that was a really long fight. Dave helped me do Instinctive Touch. Jordan Sartwell. Yeah, Dave's Instinctive Touch series is very well done. It's everything the way he breaks down the concepts of the game, where like you would do moves, but you wouldn't know the science behind it, or you would just do it by feel, or at least I would. And Dave has this really good way of breaking it down, putting it to words. Oh man, I just missed that. Putting concepts into words. And just the terminology he introduces into he like single-handedly, I was telling him this, he basically wrote like the dictionary of terms for mcoc. Words we like just take for granted, like intercept, backdraft intercept, shallow evade. He coined all those terms before they were standardly used. Okay, I gotta stop talking. Gotta stop talking. Whoa, I thought the fight was finished and I looked up, but the drone got up. Pickle Rick, do I like playing Ghosts? Yeah, Ghost is cool. Ghost brings a brand new style of fighting to the game, which is always welcome. Sup MV? Hey Tristan, what's up? Spidey 1214, Doc Ock's SP3 animation looks cool. Yeah, definitely. Parrying Venom's L2 was life back then. Boy, that was such a cool mechanic when you were able to parry special attacks. Like, even when parry was introduced, there was momentum. Like if you were fighting heavy champs, or large champs, extra large champs, when you parried them, you would get knocked back like a couple feet in the game. Like when you parried Venom, I remember he would like take you back several pixels. So we're at the boss, Ultron drone. This one is Mystic, so it's Iron Man's Iron Mystic, yeah, Iron Man's power or special attacks. And what's special about this guy? This guy, Backlash Pulse, yes. Whenever a buff would be triggered, they suffer 25% of the defender's attack and damage, and are drained 25% of their max power. Oh, so Doc Ock would not be great with this guy, right? Because Doc Ock's breakthroughs are buffs, is that correct? Oh, it's a passive. It's buffed. It's over 25. Oh, unfortunately, most of our power control champs are not here, and so we have to avoid the evade. That means we have to block the SP1, bait the SP1 and block this, and block it and try to not get hit with the SP2, because the block damage on the SP2 would really suck. So, should we heal? See, we got a bunch of potions. Let's give. Oh no, is the stream off?